All right, everybody, welcome to your first lesson of seventh grade. And we are going, if you look at the screen here, we're going over 7.2a is the TEAC, and it's going over sets and subsets. Now, you may not know what that is, and that's okay. But sets and subsets are how we categorize numbers. So we're going to go over, but first we need to go over the workings of what sets and subsets are before we go into how we use sets and subsets to categorize numbers. So I'm going to use a real life example, something that I think you can understand. So if you follow me on the screen, we're going to talk about something that you can understand, which is people at Teague. Now, people at Teague, this is the school that you go to. And let's just say I'm making a huge category for people at Teague because there are lots and lots of people at Teague. And so, but within Teague, within people at Teague, I'm gonna put P at Teague. Okay, within people at Teague, we can have subcategories. Okay, so one subcategory could be teachers, like me. And then another subcategory could be students. This is not wanting to participate. Could be students. We also have administrators. Okay, and so but for these examples, I'm going to choose just one of these. So let's choose students because that's the one I feel like you can most relate to. So at people at Teague, we can also have a subcategory. Excuse my drawing, it's not very well, which are called students. Now, you see how students box is a little bit smaller than the people at Teague box. That's because uh, people at Teague, not all people at Teague are students, so students shouldn't take up the whole box. All right, this is a subset of the set people at Teague. So Teague, people at Teague is the set, students are the subset. Okay. Now, but not all students are the same. We can even have subsets within students. For example, of course, we can go with the most basic one, which is male and female, and let's choose girls. Okay, so you see how girls don't take up the whole box of students because not all students are girls. Okay, uh, all girls are, however, students. That's why it's within the student box. And the girls are students, and if the girls are students, all students are also people at Teague. So the sets that girls belongs to are students and people at Teague. Okay, but not all people at Teague are students, and not all students are girls. Now we have different categories within this. We have girls with long hair, and then we can also have girls with short hair. We can also have girls with glasses, and there's so many different subcategories that we can do. But for these type of examples, especially when we're talking about it in a number sense, I only like to deal with one subcategory. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take those and I'm just going to work on the ones with the girls with glasses. Okay. Now, girls with glasses can also have girls with glasses with, with a certain type of brand. Girls with glasses who are Louis Vuitton or something. So you see how these subcategories can keep going and going and going and going. But what I want you to understand, and this is the main point of me going over this, is that let me put girls over here. Girls with glass, not all girls are girls with glasses. That's why this girls with glasses doesn't take up the whole box. And not all students are girls, but are all girls students? And I'm sure you said yes to that. And are all students people at Teague? Yes, but are all people at Teague students? So what I want you to understand is when you have this a box, that's smaller than the box that it's inside, you need to understand that a subset is not the whole set. Okay? But a subset is not the whole set. Okay? No, a subset is within the whole set, but not the whole set is the subset. Okay. So for example, when I put this in, I know that when I use vocabulary, it gets a little confusing, but let me talk about it in the people sense. So all people at Teague are not students, but all students are people at Teague. Okay, so you have to understand how these boxes work. So for your next activity, what I want you to do is you can watch this over and over again as many times as you want to kind of get an example, but I can give you another example if you wish. Um, so what I want you to do for your next activity is I want you to create a set and subset visual like I did here. Okay. For example, it can be clothes. It can be games. It could be food. It could be, let's see. It could be, I don't know, make up something, some type of uh, general category that you feel like you want to explore and see and test your understanding of what I went over. Let me know if you have any questions, okay?